Okay, let's do that again. Okay. So okay. So what I do is I remote log into the XCL desktop, right? And from XCL desktop, I start the IX load. Now, what you need to know is there is actually 3 versions of IX load installed on the XCL desktop. So the one I'm using is actually the oldest one. So it's the so if you not here. Right? So if we go for the XCL load, where's the taskbar? Yes. Okay. So yeah, so the XCL load I'm using is the let's do this XCL load 6.10. Okay. So for the other, it doesn't work with the XCL server. So you start 6.10. Okay. So I have XCL load, and then I basically use a 2-port right now to verify, but just I use a customer A configuration, right? So let me bring up the configuration again. Okay, so this is my okay. So right now, so this is 2 XCL port, 10, 10, 10, 1. Actually, it's 100. And then this is from the one side client going to the customer sys A, customer AL sys, and then go to the other XCL port. Okay, so here's the topology, and what we're seeing here from one side, I define. So if you go to the network configuration, you can see this is the so I'm on the client side. Client side is 192.168.10. I mean, this is the server side, sorry. And then basically I increment 5 count. Okay, so let me change it. So I change it. So I just make sure there's some traffic going through from the client to the server. And then from the client side, I have 10, 10, 10, 1 to, so I increase it 100 times. Okay, so this is the basic setup. The other thing we need to control is do this timeline and objective. So I'm using a basically pretty low count right now. Okay, so right now the objective type, basically you can choose what is the objective we are trying to do. So right now is I'm doing the connection per second, and I'm using just 100 CPS. So it's a pretty, so it just make sure there's enough traffic sent over, not too fast, right? But we can do many things like throughput and connection per second. So right now I'm just using the CPS is 100. So basically the client is using 100 CPS to connect to the server, and I set the duration to about like 2 minutes for the testing time. And then the ports is the 2 ports reallocate, right? So that's what Tony have allocated to you guys. Okay, this one. All right, yeah, sure. Yes. Yeah, tear down is like 20 seconds, something like that. It won't allow me to set up a ramp up time. So basically, the system will just sending, start up until it reach 100 connection per second. It will kind of like stable for about 2 minutes. Yeah, and then it will tear down. Yeah. No, just one time. So right now it's just doing one time. So, but you can change the iteration, right? This is how many times you want to do that. So I'm just doing it one time. Okay, and then here's the ports. So basically assign 1 port to trust, 1 port to untrust. I think you can do customer B, right? There's another 2 ports, right? Okay, so and then we can start the test. So before I start the test, I will bring up the security director and the SRX, right? So for the security director, let's log in. Okay, so all we need to do is we go to the event, right? Or firewall event. Okay, and then the view detail. So here's the log. I basically create a filter. Hold on. So there's a filter called 1500, and you can use it. So basically, I use the log source like 6062 as the filter. Create, and then yeah, so. Yeah, so this one is not using an NTP yet because I think, right? So it, yeah. So, but still it's okay. Yeah. For the SRX is using, I set everything to Hong Kong time, so so it's okay. Yeah. So you can see, these are the so you start with the 10.10.10.1, right? I think like it will go to like the different destination IP where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So and then I think, and then you have like 10.10.10.2 or whatever, later on down the road. And so this is the one I run yesterday. Yeah, December 5th, or 20 days ago, whatever. Right? And then if you click the log, I think you can look at the show log. So it has the source and destination, and I think there's an Lsys somewhere. Let's show that. Oh, actually, let's do this. Yeah, so this one is more recent. So this is the one I run yesterday. So it actually showed the the Lsys here on the description, and if we look at the raw, it will show actually the logical system name is customer A, and then all this detail. And I think if we set another logical system, so right now I'm only setting one up, and then we can set the other one up similarly, and then you can also get customer B. Yeah, I think the key thing is you need to define a interconnect Lsys, and then there's also root Lsys. So the log has to go through the log the root Lsys and then send to the log. Okay, so here's the user interface, and what we're going to do is we can run it. So we bring up the SRX also. So this is so security flow session summary. Right, so that's nothing right now. And so we can do the monitor interface traffic, right? So this is the interface 024 that is supposed to go out to the. So this is the 024. Yeah, this one, right? Is connecting to the log director. And these two, 200 and then 22, will be like from trust to untrust in the customer A. Right? So you see these two, right? 020 and 022, right? Trust and trust. And then this is the 24 is going to the log director. And one thing we also can do is we can telnet to 62 and we log in as customer A, right? And then password 1, 2, 3. So this will be the Lsys. Actually, we can make sure the Lsys now we can only show the right. So it will show the Lsys environment, right? So this is the Lsys environment. So I log in. So you can only see its own configuration and the traffic. And now we will do the testing. So what we're going to do is just simply now if the first time you need to apply the config to the chassis, but since I've been doing that, you don't need to apply. You just click start running. Yeah, so first time when you set this up, you need to apply the config, so you will send the configuration to the ports, correct? So and then so if you change anything, you know, it will have to send the new config to the port. So because so I run it a few times already, so I don't need to. I didn't change anything. I just go ahead and start the test. But I think the button is already you know, it's including loading. I think, so you don't need to specifically load it. If you find the config is different, it will automatically load the test, new test to the port again. So, don't worry about it. So we'll wait. And then on the left-hand side there, you can see there is a lot of different statistics you're learning. But basically, we're looking at the request and failure, which is supposed to see no failure. The request should be 100, right? So this is the client objectives is 100 collection. So you can see now starting, and then failure is 0, the red line, and the collection reach 100 collection per second. So what we can do is we can look at the number, right? So there is the traffic now. So we see the log collector has traffic setting to log collector. So looks okay, right? There's the traffic from A to B, and then this is the traffic sending to the log collector. So we're happy, and then we are going to look at the customer A. So security session summary. So so you see there's some traffic now. Yes, some traffic now on the customer A domain. So we'll run this a little bit. So, okay, and then see this. It will tear down after 2 minutes. Right, so just keep running. So there's some session. So and then after that we can query the log, the security director, just to look at the logs. It's almost done. It's almost finished. So I think it's from here to here should be 2 minutes. So start 1:20. So tear down around 2:20. Yeah, the security director, sorry, yeah, it's a single UEM, correct, single UEM. It's just a very basic default deployment. Yeah, when you deploy, you need to scale up. No, so there's 2 VM, right? One is the log collector, one is the security director. Yeah, so there's 2 VM, that's correct. Yeah. Okay, so I think we are done, right? So the traffic has started. Okay, so we have finished the test, and what we can do is go to the security director again, right? So we can okay, so we run the let's run this again. Okay, you can see yeah, so we are in the firewall. So there's some new information right now, right? And this is the time. No, it's not the time. Time is December 7th. We need to refresh. Oh no, this is not the one. So this is the law. Yeah, so this is the new one, right? Just now, today, December 7th. Yeah, these are the firewall creation law, Lsys. Double click it. Oh, not double click. Show raw. Yeah, so it's like the same, right? You have the logical system name, source, destination. Yeah, and the other protocol we have configured. So we're able to log the customer sys login. So you can see the destination IP is also like 12345, and the source is should be you know we're running up the source 10.10.10.1, right? The client to the different destination IP. Okay, are you okay? I see. All right. So yeah, so this is how you duplicate it. I think what I need to do is I will need to export the configuration. So when you bring up, I think because I think when you log in as yourself, you know, you have to reload the new configuration again. So I will save the configuration to a public folder. Yeah, and then you can do the yeah, same thing and basically. Or you want to create a customer Lsys, you can do that from the SRX package. Okay. Any question from your side? Anything else? Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. I'll send out the video later as well. All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. Talk to you later.